Hey friends, this is going to be a fun one. Today we have a yoga challenge. So this is more for my intermediate students, people that are pretty comfortable on the mat, because we are going to do some yoga-esque moves where we are doing no hands flows, testing our balance, testing our strength. It's going to be a fun one. It's definitely not traditional, but it's going to be a blast. I think you will like it. And if you are new to practicing with me, then hi, I'm Kate. I am so excited for this class. You picked a really good one to kick our friendship off with. And if you've practiced with me before, then big ol' hug. I am so happy to see you here. Make sure you drop a little hello in the comment. I love to see my reoccurring students. Now, I'm trying to do a new thing in some of my upcoming classes where I talk a little bit about the asana and the Sanskrit traditional background of the pose. So before we get into the fun movement part, let me just take 30 seconds, a minute, and talk to you. I'm going to break down one pose today so that you can have this information and learn different aspects of yoga as you deepen your practice. So today we're going to talk about Trikonasana. Trikonasana. You'll know this as triangle pose. You've probably visited it many times before. If not, we will go through it today and you're going to love it. We can break the Sanskrit name Trikonasana into three parts. Trikonasana. Trikonasana. So asana, you'll hear that on the end of a lot of yoga poses like Uttanasana, which is a forward bend, or Dandasana, which is staff pose, sitting on the mat. But with Trikonasana, it means pose, like it does with all the other poses. Tri, T-R-I, is the traditional meaning for three. Kona is angle. So when you break it down, it means three angle pose, triangle pose. Love it. Think of that as we visit the pose today, and you'll just start gathering these little tidbits of yoga information, and you'll just start to deepen your practice with it. And it's kind of fun to know the background and the behind the scenes of the pose names. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's start in an easy seat. And we'll start in stillness. We will get to the movement, we will build some heat, but for now we're going to start in stillness. So sit up tall in your spine, drape the shoulders down the back, get some space between your shoulders and your ears. Maybe you softly close down the eyes. And drop your awareness from your head into your body. Maybe you place your hands on your heart and your navel to really embody that transition. Feeling the movement of your breath. Noticing that as soon as you acknowledge your breath and move your attention towards it, it starts to slow down. It starts to elongate naturally. We'll start to elongate our inhales and exhale through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time. And seal the lips this time, in and out through the nose. A little deeper now, but not trying too hard. Beautiful. Slowly blink the eyes open, release the hands if they were on your body. And let's begin. We'll take toes pose. So tuck your toes, come onto your knees. I like to move my pinky toes out of the way so they're also getting a little stretch as well. Keep the bottom floating ribs in. We'll do some cat-cows here. They have a tendency to splay out, so just keep it in Uddiyana Bandha with the core. Exhale, elbows together, forearms together, round into a little bean. Inhale, bloom, expand. Cactus your arms. See if you can get your forearms parallel to the ceiling, to the sky. Exhale, close it down. Inhale, expand. Exhale, close. So seated cat-cows. Inhale, expand. Exhale, close. Inhale, expand. Relax, come to neutral, and we'll add on here. You can keep doing the same of those, or we'll add a little challenge where you balance on your toes, knees in the air. Right away, when you start balancing, notice how your feet start working, your toes are gripping. Squeeze your legs together, zip them up. Your core is on, your navel is in, your spine is long. Cat-cows here. Exhale, round. See how much slower and more present you have to be. Inhale, expand. Single focus. Exhale, round. Inhale, expand. One more full round here. If you're balancing, just come to neutral. See if you can slowly shift your gaze to the left. Keeping your balance, keep that navel in, your core is working here. Then slowly, like honey, move back to looking in front of you. Then look to the right. Beautiful. Look back in front of you and walk your hands out in front of you. Find your downward facing dog, lifting the hips high. Beautiful, well done. You know what to do, pedal it out here. Press the mat away. Cup your hands, Hasta Bandha with the hands, Pada Bandha with the feet. Raise your hip bones up towards the sky, navel in. Any movement, any wiggles here, they're yours to take. I'm just offering suggestions. You can make your practice look however you'd like. Dome out your core here. So you're pressing into your low back and even your top back, thoracic spine. And with this doming action, we'll roll into a high plank. Then back it into downward dog. So you're keeping that core engagement the whole time. Dome it out. Chin to chest and come to your high plank. And downward facing dog. High plank, domed out. Downward facing dog. High plank. Downward facing dog. Take a breath here. And come into your high plank. Tap your right knee to your right shoulder. We'll do Spider-Man planks. Nice and slow and controlled, working the obliques, working the glutes and the core. Then your left knee, tap it to your left shoulder, nice and slow. Then your right knee to right shoulder for 3. We'll do 10. Left for 4. Right for 5. Left for 6. Right for 7. Left for 8, right for 9, left for 10. Hold the high plank. Shift your shoulders forward, chaturanga, or all the way down. Inhale to upward or cobra. Exhale, downward facing. All right, my friends, here we go with this no hands flow. So step your left foot into the center of the mat. Inhale your right leg up. Keep the hips square. Then bend the right leg, open up the hips, point the knee at the sky. Re-square them off, straighten the leg, and draw a big circle, stepping your right foot in between your right hand and your left hand. Find your low lunge, the back knee meets the mat, untuck the back toe. Inhale, both arms skyward, look up, reach up. Then keep both hands behind your neck. They're going to stay here for the duration of this flow, at least the vinyasa part. So inhale to a really long spine. On your exhale, shift your hips back in space, half Hanuman. Straighten through the front leg. Half splits. Find your fold. See how much harder your core and your glutes and your hamstrings have to work. Press your right heel into the mat to stabilize. Keep the hips square here. Using your back, your core, your glutes, lift all the way up, rebend into your low lunge. We'll find a variation of that. So exhale, half Hanuman. Tap your left shoulder towards the mat. It doesn't have to touch the mat, but your chest is going to lean to the right. Inhale, come up, rebend into your low lunge. We'll switch it out to the right side. Exhale, half Hanuman. Right elbow taps towards the ground. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, half Hanuman. Left elbow towards the mat. Inhale, lunge. Exhale. Right elbow towards the mat. This is the last time. Inhale, lunge. Find your depth here. And then tuck the back toe. Keep the ribs knitted in. And without raising your hips at all, keep your hips in the same space. Just reach the heel of the left foot back and lift the knee off the ground. That is the work. Right into the left psoas, left hip flexors, powering through your right leg. Everything active, core is on, heating up. Lean over your right leg. Come to the tiptoes of your left foot. Find your warrior three. Balance. Find your drishti. Soft eyes, soft face, big breaths. Start bending into your right foot for 5, 4, the right leg, 3, 2, 1. Touch down, back foot at a 45-degree angle. Inhale to a long spine, then exhale, forward fold over your right leg, pyramid pose. Inhale to a half lift, lengthen the spine, keep it long. And exhale, fold again. The tension in your legs should be like scissors wanting to cut a piece of paper, so the inner thighs are driving towards each other, almost trying to close the gap. Inhale, come all the way up with your body, keep the legs the same, twist your chest towards the left, and exhale, find your Trikonasana. 3-angle pose, Trikonasana. See how much your left oblique has to work in this posture when you're not using your hands. Strengthen and lengthen through the spine. And we'll free our left hand just for this move. Just reach it forward, deepening that side body stretch. Keep the navel in one plane here so your hips are stacked. Nice and strong. Replace the left hand back behind you. Inhale, keep your legs the same, but your body comes up, and send it to a skandasana at the back of your mat. So switch your toes to left toes out, heels in. Hook your left arm outside of your knee, or on the inside of your knee, so you can twist into the skandasana. Breathe here, or if you're pretty deep in your low lunge, side lunge, then sit your booty down. With no hands, extend your left leg to Dandasana right in front of you, out long. Find your really long spine. Keep your hands behind your neck and fold forward. Compression through the core. Using the strength of your hamstrings, the strength of your back and your core to fold you forward, keeping that long spine. Regulating your breath the whole time. Beautiful. Use your core, use your back muscles to sit you up straight. Then take a big step with your left foot right back into your Skandasana. Beautiful. Find another twist one more time. And then charge through your left leg. It's going to stand you up into your lunge at the top of your mat. Beautiful. We're going to free our hands. Left hand reaches down, right hand reaches up, dragonfly twist. Come to the fingertips of your left hand, and then float your left hand, active dragonfly. Beautiful. Frame your front foot with both hands. Step the right foot back, hold the plank. Inhale your right arm up towards the top of the room. Place it down, switch it out, left hand reaches up. Well done, you are strong, hold it there. Left hand comes down, find your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Beautiful. 2 cleansing breaths. Let's take a lion's breath to let out some heat. So deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth, tongue out. Scrunch up the face, let all the heat out. One more time, inhale. Lion's breath, exhale. Beautiful, nicely done. Step the right foot to the center of the mat. Inhale the left leg up, keep the hips squared. Then bend the left knee, open up through the hip, point the knee towards the sky, really squeeze the glute. Straighten out the leg, draw a big circle to the front of your mat in between your left and right hands. Find your low lunge, back knee drops, back toe untucks. Inhale, both arms skyward, look up, sink deep. And then your hands find their home behind your neck. Here we go on the other side. Strong, powerful, we've got this. Exhale, send the hips back, straighten through the front leg. This one is just normal. Find your range, forward fold, power through that left heel, pressing it into the mat. Slowly inhale, come up, and rebend into your lunge. Now we'll take our twists. Exhale, half splits. Right elbow comes down towards the mat, twisting towards the left. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, tap with your left elbow towards the mat. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, half splits. Right elbow towards mat. Inhale, half lunge. Exhale, half splits, left elbow towards mat. Inhale, half lunge, hold it here. Find some depth. Keeping your hips exactly where they are, tuck the back toe and reach the back heel back in space, lifting the knee. There we go. Right hip flexors are on. Navel is on. Navel in towards the spine. Your legs are charged up, but they are strong. We are standing in this pose. Not literally, but we are powerful. Lean over your front leg, coming to the tiptoes of the back foot. Find your warrior 3. Embrace the shakes. You're building strength. Find your drishti. Soft focus point with the eyes. Maybe a little smile comes to your face. Then lower, bend through your left leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The right foot comes down at a 45-degree angle. Inhale to a long spine. And exhale, fold forward. over your pyramid legs. Action in between your inner thighs as if they're scissors wanting to close, so they're drawing towards each other, but they're not actually moving. But that's the stabilization movement. Inhale to a half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. Reach the skull forward. Find length, length, length. Legs stay the same. Inhale all the way up. Twist your body to the right. And exhale, find your Trikonasana. Hands still behind the head. Right oblique working to stabilize you, but lengthen your spine. Free your right hand. Reach it forward, not up. Deepening the pose. Regulate the breath here. Replace the hand back behind the head and big transition all the way to the back of your mat. Skandasana, right toes go out, right heel comes in. Find your twist here with your right elbow hooking off of your right leg. If you are close to the ground, sit your booty down. Extend your right leg long out in front of you. Staff pose, Dandasana. Inhale to that long spine and exhale, fold forward, compressing, using your core to get you deeper, to raise your skull towards your feet. Bring your toes towards your face. Push your heels into the top of the mat. Beautiful. Use your glutes and back to bring you up. One big step back with the right foot all the way back behind you. Refind your Skandasana. Take 2 big breaths here. Beautiful. Charge through your right leg. It's going to power you to the top of your mat. Find your low lunge. Free your hands. Woohoo! Right hand comes down. Left hand comes up. Dragonfly. We're making this active. Come to your fingertips on the right hand. You know what's next. Float the right hand. Everything is working. Core, legs, mind, breath. Slowly touch down, frame your front foot, step it back. Right arm raises into the air, raises into the air. Place it down, left hand raises into the air. Plan it down, take your flow. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Beautiful. In downward, take your feet as wide as the mat. We're going to bend so deeply into our knees that we're almost going to touch our knees down onto the mat. What we're going to do is hop very silently into Malasana, Yogi squat. So charge down, hold it, feel the tension for 3, 2, 1. Hop forward silently. Find some buoyancy in your Malasana. Find that tall spine. Feel free to stay here, or we'll take a bind. We'll start off on the left side. The left hand wraps around your left arm, or excuse me, that's a leg. Your right arm reaches up and back. If you are able to bind, see if you can twist a little deeper while getting your pelvis and booty down a little further so your core is working. Mula bandha and pelvic floor are active here. Beautiful. Slowly, slowly release. Take a breath in center. And switch it over to the right side. Right arm reaches under, and left arm reaches up and back. Keep the face easy. calm. Beautiful. Slowly release. Option to find your crow here. I feel like I'm a little sweaty. I might not be able to hold it. I'm going to go for it anyway, and I think you should too. Oh yeah, baby. Try to kick your heels up into your booty. Maybe straighten your arms a little bit more. Option to transition into a headstand. I'm coming all the way out to enter a headstand. Yogi's choice on this one. You can stay in yogi squat, play with crow, or invert. A few more breaths and find an easy seat on your knees on your mat. Letting all the energy you've just created settle. We're not done yet, just taking a pause. Put your palms skyward. We'll take a small meditation before moving into our more restorative postures. Feeling the heat in your body, feeling the energy in your body, feeling joy, perhaps, maybe frustration, that's okay too, accept it all. We're right here. Drop the shoulders away from the ears a little more. Soften the space between the upper and lower eyelid. Beautiful. Breathe here. Slowly blink your eyes open, and I want to move us into Plow Pose. But first, I want to show you a variation that I'm going to offer to you in Plow Pose. So let me demonstrate it because it can be a little bit hard to say with words, which, yoga can be like that sometimes. So what I would like to show is a little acro trick. So when you're in shoulder stand, it's a fun way to transition from shoulder stand to Plow Pose. It looks like this. I'll explain it to you, but I'll just show you right now. Looks like this. Try again. And one more time. All right. So we'll come down onto our back. And find your shoulder stand. Support yourself first. Try to really get your hips in line with your spine over your shoulders, and then your feet in line as well. Now you can come right into your Plow Pose, or you can take this fun transition I'll walk you through. Point your knees towards each other, so internally rotate the legs. The top of the feet will be trying to talk to each other. And then keeping the knees together, bring the ankles out wide, wide, wide. This is a test of your internal rotation. Once your ankles come near your booty, then you open your knees out wide, your feet come in, and you extend your leg. So it's a little bit of a finesse. You gotta play with it. But the first thing is to internally rotate the legs. Ankles come out wide while knees are together. Then knees come out. And you'll start to do it a little bit faster each time. It's a fun little trick. But we'll find our plow pose and take some deep breaths here.
If you are in Plow and you'd like to take Lotus Plow, find that now. I will offer some variations. First variation is to extend your lotus up skyward. I'm supporting my back here. This will be a big hip opener. And then bring your lotus all the way down towards your forehead. See if you can compress as much as possible. Really use your glutes and your hamstrings and your core. And wherever you are, one more breath in your plow pose. Then slowly come up to your shoulder stand. Then roll vertebrae by vertebrae down until both feet are on the floor, knees are up towards the sky. Take a moment. Just breathe. Right leg out long, left knee into your chest. Thank you, left leg. Pull it on over to the side, supine twist. Reach your left arm out, look to the left. Option to take eagle legs. Regulating. We're slowing down now. Come back up to center. One last squeeze of the left knee into your chest. And switch it out. Right knee into your chest. Thank you, right leg. And pull it over into your supine twist. Looking to the right. Beautiful. Bring it back to center. Give one last squeeze to your right knee. And then option to extend both legs into Savasana. Let the feet open up. Or second option is Supta Baddha Konasana. Bottom of the feet together, knees out wide, diamond shape of the legs. Anywhere you are, have your arms open wide, palms face up. Take rest in your Shavasana. Relax the face, the jaw. Relax the shoulders onto the mat. Relax the hips. You can fully let go, knowing that I will bring you out sweetly. Start to deepen your breath. Tap your fingertips to fingertips. Wiggle your toes. Roll out your wrists. Roll out your ankles. Maybe open and close your jaw to bring activity back to your face. Keep the eyes closed down though. Stretch long like a cat and roll over onto your favorite side. Stay here for a few breaths. There is no rush. Slowly and sweetly, with your eyes closed, come to a seated position on your mat. Drop the shoulders away from the ears, get long in the spine. Easy face. Just taking a few moments to be still, to meditate. Filling our heart with a sense of gratitude for the mobility and flexibility that we have. Finding appreciation for stepping onto our mat today, gifting ourselves this time. And knowing that we practice most of our yoga off of the mat, taking one of the things that you liked about today, maybe the courage or the discipline or the strength, and bringing it off the mat into your day to the people you love or the strangers around you. One final sweet breath as a class. Big inhale. And exhale. Namaste, sweet friends. Well, I hope you liked that. For me, that was very fun. And it was challenging too. I got very hot, but that was challenging for my body and my mind. But I love a good mind discipline. Leave a comment. Let me know if that was frustrating to you or if it was fun. Tell me which part was your favorite. And let me know if you like the little Sanskrit teaching in the beginning of Trikonasana, three-angled pose for triangle pose. If you guys like it, if I get good feedback, I'll do more of it. I'm always willing to share, but let me know what you like. It really helps me out with classes like these. I hope to see you in a class soon, and I hope you have just a wonderful, beautiful day. See you soon.